Hey, this is BoldVoice coach Eliza Simpson, and today I'm taking you through 10 common words that are often mispronounced. Even if you feel confident with these words, be sure to listen to the whole list. We've got some great tricks and tips so you can apply these pronunciations right away. Pronunciation. Pronunciation. I love this word. It comes up a lot for me as an accent coach, for sure, but it'll come up in your daily life as well. Now, the trick here is that in the verb pronounce, you have an ow diphthong, like in mouth. In the noun pronunciation, that second syllable becomes an like in stuff. Pronunciation. Probably. Probably. This is another word that comes up all the time, and it's very useful if you can say it with confidence. I like the fact that it has an O and an A spelling that are pronounced in these very surprising ways. So your first syllable is ah, as in the word spa. Pra. Your second syllable, very similar to what you hear in my pronunciation of the word stuff. Pra-ba. Now, stress the first syllable and slide through the rest of the word, probably. Just going to put my teacher glasses on for a moment. So if this sound is something that you find challenging, I totally identify. In fact, I created an entire lesson around it, and it's in the BoldVoice app. So if you want more time practicing this sound, head over to the app, check it out. There is a 7-day free trial, and this will let you get feedback from the AI in real time so that you'll know whether you're achieving it or not. Actually. What a great word. It's a nice segue. It's a way to assert your opinion when you know you're right. It's a way to add something to a conversation. Actually. Now, the reason that I am gaga about this word is that A-C-T-U spelling, which could be read act-u, becomes ach. So if you want to rewrite that in your mind as a CH, ach, you go ahead and do that. It's nobody else's business. Interesting. Interesting. This word is fantastic. It has a million meanings. It can mean literally interesting, or it can mean I'm reserving my opinion and instead will say this blanket term, interesting. Now, the pronunciation nitty-gritty says that when you get to that T-E-R spelling in the middle, there are a few choices. In many accents of English, you'll hear interesting. But in most parts of the States and Canada, you will hear ch, interesting. Almost as if it's spelled C-H-R. Interesting. So again, if you want to respell that in your brain as C-H-R, that's your business. Nobody needs to know. Focus. Focus. This word has an O spelling in the first syllable, but instead of an A or an O, or even an we get an O. Notice how my lip corners moved when I said O, like in goat, or in whoa. For English native speakers, unless you include a full slide from to O, they may have trouble understanding this word. So rather than a focus or a focus, make sure to include a slide in the first syllable, focus, stomach. I like this word. And it comes up a surprising amount. It is a noun, a body part, but it's also a verb. I can't stomach that, meaning I can't handle it. Or I can stomach that, meaning I can put up with that. The first syllable is pronounced as in the way I say stuff, stuh. And that second syllable, even though it's an A spelling, is going to be pronounced with an I. The same vowel sound that you hear in my pronunciation of words like kit, I, stomach. One more time, stomach. Now we all have different ways of memorizing. Sometimes I create little mnemonic devices for myself. So there's a word icky or ick, or I've got the ick. And I like to sort of associate that with having a stomach ache. And then I think, oh, ick, stomach. I guess it works for me. Find the mnemonic device that works for you. Upload and download. I'm including these together because it's more useful when you can compare those first two syllables. In upload, you're going to stress the first syllable, which is an vowel, the same as in my pronunciation of the word stuff. In download, you'll also stress the first syllable, but it'll be that ow diphthong. Notice how the corners of my lip move. Ow. Download. Like in the word mouth. Download. Vowel sounds are the key to clear pronunciation. So, spend some time on them, but also they can be tricky unless you contrast them with something. So whenever possible, compare vowel sounds to other sounds similar. And ow feel different, even if they don't always sound very different. So trust the way that it feels. Practice in front of a mirror. Upload looks different than download. Observe your lips as you speak. This will help you memorize faster and retain for longer. Month. Month. The O spelling is going to be realized as an like in my pronunciation of the word stuff. And that TH is not going to have any phonation or buzz here in your vocal folds. So I recommend practicing by actually placing your fingertips on your throat. If you feel the buzz stop when you begin to make that sound, then you'll know you're making it correctly. Month. Congratulations. This word is often expressed with a sort of outpouring of positive emotion, and I like to use that to harness my pronunciation. I stress the A in congratulations. That's the fourth of 5 syllables. So push the energy and the breath forward so that you can lean into the A sound. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's right. Keep that A in your sights and keep going until you get there. And when you get to the A, spend a little time, maybe even smile. Congratulations. Congratulations. So a quick pro tip for practicing some of these words. It can feel sometimes like we practice and we practice and we practice and we gain confidence with our pronunciation, and then the moment that we try to apply it, it flies out the window. Now that's very natural, but that's not because you haven't practiced your pronunciation. It's because there's another skill that needs to be connected to that pronunciation, and that's making eye contact and looking at a human. So whenever I'm practicing my pronunciation, I always do it in front of a mirror. That way, as I'm making eye contact with my own reflection, my brain gets into the habit of looking at a human and interacting. It makes the transition from practice to practical application much smoother.